Hey, how's it going over there? I'm coming to you from the van driver's seat. This is quite a tragedy. I believe the Salvation Army is closed today. And I'm not really sure why. It is, after all, Black Friday, which means it's supposed to be the busiest shopping day of the year. But I guess not at the Salvation Army. I also called up the More Than a Thrift, and nobody answered the phone, so I don't think I'm going to waste my time trying to go down there. I guess that's about 10 bucks worth of gas down the toilet. Well, I guess I'll just go home and find something to do at home. I've got plenty of work to keep me busy. I did have one sale overnight, and they were these set of 8 corn forks. I ended up selling them for $29.95, plus the buyer paid $8.70 shipping. The other day, I sold these Hotronic foot warmers. But this is one of the items that I really spent a lot of time this morning looking at. I'm not sure if they're working the way they're supposed to or not. I can feel some light heat, and I do know that the batteries are pretty small in those things, so you can't expect like a 2,000 watt space heater. I kind of struggled with it, but I went ahead and sent them out anyway, and hopefully the buyer likes them. But if they don't like them, I'm just going to end up giving them a refund. But I hope they like them. Alright, so I got this DVD player over here to turn on, and these units were both completely dead. So I've got it charging up right now through the cigarette lighter adapter in the van. Now this tablet is charging. It says it's at 0%, and I don't know if it'll actually even hold a charge. It's so dead that it starts to power on, and eventually it'll just turn off again, which is weird because, you know, it's plugged in, so it shouldn't be doing that. But I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to leave it on for probably a few hours and see if it can hold the charge. But I don't know. I don't want to have to buy a battery for this or anything. We'll just have to see what happens. All right, so it looks like it's actually turned on now. So we're just going to let this thing charge and see what happens. It looks like we're currently at 1%, so we've got a little bit of charging to do. Hey, good evening, friends. I'm over here at the light table, and it's Monday night. I'm currently working on a couple different video projects, but I wanted to take some time and let you guys know what sold this weekend. I'm not going to be able to do all of the photos in the corner of the screen just because it takes hours and hours for me. I'm like super challenged when it comes to like video editing and stuff. But this weekend I did sell that Panasonic flip clock radio. It was being sold as broken, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. I sold this vintage 90s Conair CD15 iron. It sold for $18.95 with best offer, plus $7 shipping. This was a really bad sale. I ended up picking this up at the Salvation Army. It's some type of little like ornament, needle thread type thing. I sold it for $7 shipping. It sat around for nearly a year, and I believe I ended up making about 30 cents profit on that. I recently picked up this Peter, Paul, and Mary CD, and it sold for $10.49 with free shipping. I got these 4 filters at the local dump. They sold for $34.95, and I believe after shipping, the profit was about $20. I picked up this item right here. It's a shoulder pulley. You exercise with it. It was brand new in the package. I picked it up at the auction house tag sale. I sold it for $15, and I think I got it for like $1. So I think it was about a month or two ago when I picked up that Talking Frankie the Fish. It's the McDonald's filet of fish, singing fish, and I paid $5 for it, and it ended up selling for $49.95, plus the buyer paid $12.75 shipping. I had this pair of insoles listed for nearly a year, and they were listed for, I believe, $25, but they just wouldn't sell. Somebody sent me an offer of $10, and that wasn't going to work. So I countered them back and said, that's the lowest I can go, and they accepted. This was a turntable for a Sunbeam mixer. It sold for $16.95, free shipping. And for the most part, that's everything that sold this past weekend. It was kind of like smaller stuff, but bread and butter is what pays the bills around here in the ISO Big Nugget household. I did sell 6 items today, and I'll show you those items because I'm getting ready to get them packed up. I want to have them ready for tomorrow morning because I don't want to have to wake up and pack them all. First thing we sold was this educational book set. It's Between Cross and Crescent. It's by The Great Courses. I picked this up for free at the dump and sold it for $12.95. It comes with 2 DVDs and a booklet. And then I sold this Cuisinart food processor bowl. This bowl has been listed for quite a long time. It ended up selling for $15, plus the buyer paid $15.95 shipping. I sold this set of 2 Ronco feet for a Ronco 2500. These have probably been listed for the better part of a year. They finally sold for $12.95 with free shipping. I sent out offers tonight for this Tupperware Stencil Kit. It's got a bunch of stencils for kids in it. I had it listed for $25 plus shipping. I had 8 watchers on it, so I went ahead and sent out an offer of $18, and somebody accepted. This has actually been listed since March, so I'm happy to see it go. This is a star shower motion light, and here's the stake. Basically, you just stake this in the ground, and it displays LED snowflakes on your house. I picked that up at a garage sale this past summer for $1, and it's been listed for quite a while, but 'tis the season to buy from Big Josh. So somebody paid me $29.95 tonight, plus shipping for that. And then the last thing that sold was this Knight's Tale CD. I picked this up a little while ago at the Salvation Army, and I either paid 85 cents or $1, and it sold for $19.95 with free shipping. So that's all that I've got to show you in regards to sold items. I did list a couple of items tonight. This is that big CB radio that I picked up at the dump about 2 months ago. It's been sitting on the floor over here, and I decided enough was enough. So I went ahead and just packed it up, and I'm getting ready to list it. I just need to weigh it first. Basically, the listing's done and the photos have been added, so I just need to put a short description and weigh it out. I've been staying home quite a bit lately just because I've got so much to keep me busy here, and plus the donations have dramatically slowed down, especially at the dump. I went out to the dump Saturday, and it was a... I suppose people just aren't donating a lot right now to the dump or the thrift stores. I'm only going there about once a week, and I missed my opportunity last week, so maybe I'll get out there Thursday. I plan on going out to watch the Ghostbusters with my friend Jim and my dad Wednesday, hopefully. But for now, I'm just kind of hanging out, working, and trying to conserve on gas. Gas is like $3.50 a gallon right now, so I'm not really trying to do a lot of extra driving if I don't have to. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded. If you guys did enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up. If you hated it, give me a thumbs down. That would help me too. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.